Guys, my credit score has been checked, and they did a hard search, meaning they thoroughly checked my credit history, my borrowing history, and following that, a loan has been approved. And after the approval of the loan, my bank has been contacted and a direct debit has been set up, meaning they're going to be taking a certain amount of money from my bank on a monthly basis. And guys, I did not authorize any of that, which means I have been scammed. Guys, I have been scammed. Guys, I'm just coming from work and I just had to make this video because I don't want another person to be scammed just like I've been scammed. I use O2 line here in the UK, so I received a phone call from O2. So I've previously shared a video with you on how people are now scamming people these days, and I was alerting you guys that do not be scammed by people. But here I am, I've been scammed. So this happened last week Saturday. It was my daughter's birthday, and when I received this phone call, it was from O2. And then they say to me, you've been a loyal customer for the past how many years? I've been using O2 from the time I came here in UK. It's almost 5 years now. I've been using O2 ever since I came here to UK. So they said they're giving out loyalty gifts to all their O2 customers who've been with them for a long time. And I was one of the customers who has spent all these years with O2. So they said, we want to send you a gift to appreciate your loyalty. So initially I said to them, I understand that you want to give me a gift, but I don't want a gift anyway. Besides, how do I even know that you're from O2? Maybe you're just a scammer trying to scam me. Then he was like, it was a he. Then he was like, no, I'm not a scammer. And to prove that I'm not a scammer, I'm going to send you a message using an O2 line so that you see that this is really O2. So this person sends me a message, and for sure I was convinced that it was from O2 because I've received messages from the very number that he used to text me. So after receiving that message and seeing that, okay, I've received messages from this very number before from O2, I was convinced that this is actually O2. So the message that he had sent me using this O2 line was a code. Then he says to me, I sent you a code using my O2 number. Can you read the code to me? So I read that code to him. And after reading that code back to him, he said, okay, now we can proceed. Then when he said you can proceed, he starts telling me, oh yeah, Pauline Moyo, confirm your address is this and that. And I said, yes, that's my address. So he says to me, confirm that you're using iPhone 13 Pro Max. And I'm like to him, no, I used to use that phone, but not anymore. And he says, oh, anyway, in our system still reflects that you're using an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Then he says, can you confirm that your monthly airtime plan is this much and you are on whatever gigabytes of data? And all these things that he was saying were correct. And when he was saying all these things which were correct, I was more than convinced that now, okay, this is O2. Then he says to me, so before we process this gift and send it to you, you need to tell us your memorable name and so forth. Me, thinking I'm talking to people from O2, I tell them my memorable name. And then after telling them my memorable name, he says to me, we are going to be sending you a gift. Expect it on Monday. This was on a Saturday, the 12th of November. Expect it on Monday, and we're going to phone you before the gift comes. So guys, fast forward to Monday. This gift came on Monday. So I opened the gift. There is an Apple Watch, right? There is an Apple Watch Series 8 41mm, and I did not order this Apple Watch 41mm. And then after receiving this Apple Watch, I am confused. Why am I receiving this Apple Watch? Because I did not order any Apple Watch. And then I receive a message from O2, and this is the message. We have connected your Apple Watch airtime plan If you have any questions or need help, visit us on www whatever. Meaning that this device has been added to my O2 account and a direct debit has been set up in my bank, and they're going to be taking money from my account for this watch that I did not order. I get pissed off, guys, because I was really annoyed. I did not order this watch. And then this man who was speaking to me on Saturday, he had left me a phone number. And after having left me a phone number, he said, if you experience any issues, phone me. So I phoned the number. I put the name and the number. I put the name and the number in the screen. So I phoned him. And after phoning him, I'm obviously pissed off. I'm saying, you sent me an Apple Watch and I did not order this Apple Watch. And you've added this to my bank account, blah, blah, blah. I was shouting. I was not happy. And then he apologizes to me. He said, oh, I am sorry. Received an Apple Watch. He acted surprised. And then he says, I'm very sorry about that. There must have been a mix-up. It's just that there's so many people who were sending gifts and we ran out of gifts. Maybe they might have sent you. Then I'm like, I don't care whatever you're saying. I do not want this Apple Watch. I don't want it because I did not purchase it. And I don't want any debt because he had put me in debt. The airtime plan will be 20-something pound per month. The device plan will be 20-something pound a month, which means now I'm going to be paying 40 pound per month on a monthly basis for 2 years for something that I did not order. Right. Then he says to me, no, it's a mistake. We are going to send a courier man to come and pick up this watch. So make sure that you are in your house tomorrow between 10 and 12. So guys, the reaction that I gave him is the one which saved me, because I snapped at him and said, now you made a mistake and now you want my life to revolve around you. You're now telling me that I have to be at home between 10 and 12 tomorrow. Which means if I've got any other plans, I have to cancel them because of your silly mistake. Then he says to me, oh, there's no need to be rude. If you want, I can send you this pack that you can use to send back the device to whoever it's supposed to be sent to. Just because he said to me, you don't need to be rude, I got so pissed off and said, you are telling me that I don't need to be rude, yet you have messed up my account. You have added a direct debit, which I did not apply for. So guys, my being pissed off is what helped me, because I was now so angry. Whatever I was saying, I wasn't even listening. So I ended up, I said, okay, what time should we come? What time should we come? I was so pissed off, I ended up hanging the phone on him. And after hanging the phone on him, I was like, I'm going to phone on Monday when I've calmed down, because I was really pissed off, guys. There's nothing as annoying as having something being forced on you, because this is literally forcing something on me and it is costing me. And not only that, guys, I said I'm going to call back on Monday. Yesterday, when I was seated at work during my break there, I'm like, let me go through my emails. And as I go through my emails, I see that my credit report for the month has come in. And as I check my credit report for the month, this person said to me it was a mistake. And I am seeing that my credit score has gone down. And I'm shocked. Why has my credit score gone down? Because last month I did a hard search while I was changing car insurance and stuff like that. So I knew that in my credit, I am supposed to have at least one hard search in 6 months. Because each hard search can let your credit score go down. And when I did a hard search the previous month, my credit score went down by 125. Right. So now I discover that my credit score has gone down again. And I'm starting to wonder, why has my credit score gone down? Fortunately, Clear Score gives you a report. They will tell you why your credit score has gone down. And when I check my report, I see that there's a hard search from O2. I'm like, why is there a hard search from O2 when this person clearly said it was a mistake? And started clicking to me that, why is it that this person I phoned O2 before. Why is it that this person gave me a number to look for him directly at O2? How often do people do that? To say, this is my number, you can phone and ask for me at O2. So I was like, there's something fishy here. Then I remember that, okay, I have phoned O2 before. I phoned O2 before, and this is probably a fraud. And I looked for the O2 number for fraud, and I phoned them. And when I phoned them, it was this morning, today, just before I got home. I was still at work. So when I phoned them before I left work, I related my story and said, first of all, I'd like to tell you that I am very disappointed and angry at O2 because 1, you ran a credit search without my approval. 2, you sent me an Apple phone which I did not request. 3, you now have a direct debit that I am supposed to be paying you on a monthly basis, and I'm not happy with that. This gentleman phoned me on Saturday, the 12th of November, and stated that O2 is giving away loyalty gifts to its members. And he convinced me that it's from O2. He read my everything. Then before I even finished, this woman said, also, did they send you a device and afterwards say it was a mistake? I said yes. Then she said, I am sorry to tell you that you have been scammed. You have been scammed. Now, can I ask you something? Do you still have the device with you? And I said, yes, I still have the device with me. Then she says, did they send you a package to collect the device, or are you going to be sending the device to them? And I said, well, I got pissed off and I ended up not finishing the conversation with them. I hung up on them. Then she says, you did well, because what they do is they hack into O2 and they use the O2 phone number, like the correct phone number that they use in O2 to send you messages. They run a credit check, they get a loan, and they get a device from O2, and they send you that device. And when you complain that I did not order this device, they'll send their own people. It's a way of stealing. They send their own people to come and collect this device. And when they collect this device, she said they disappear with the device. And once they've disappeared with the device, even if you complain to O2, this is now in your records. Because what I did yesterday is I cancelled their direct debit. But cancelling that direct debit will not help, because it will still affect your credit score, and O2 will still want their money because this device was sent to your home. So as I speak, that account, that loan which is in my O2 account, which was approved and is in my O2 account, will remain in my O2 account if this device is not returned to O2. And it also means I was going to be paying £40, that's a round figure. I'm going to be paying £40 on a monthly basis for the next 24 months for a device that I did not even ask for a device that I don't even have. So this woman said to me, this device has to return to them, and she's going to send me a package. And she gave me all the details of the package and everything, like the serial number, so that I'm not scammed by the same people. The serial number and everything that I'm going to use for the package that they're going to send me, so that I send this device back to them. So guys, if I had not become so pissed off that other day and wasn't understanding somebody, this device would have gone, because I wanted to come and collect it the following day, and I would have been scammed. As I speak right now, I've been scammed because there is a loan in my account, and that loan will not be taken off until this device returns to O2. My credit score has been affected because I've had more than one hard search in 6 months, whereas I'm only supposed to have at least one hard search in 6 months. So as I speak to you, my credit score has been affected. As I speak to you, I've been scammed. As I speak to you, I've got money in my account, a loan that I did not apply for, and they are going to be doing the investigation. I'm just doing this video right now on Sunday so that I share with you, so that you also don't get scammed, because apparently this scam is going around and they'll be having all your details and everything, like I've already said earlier on in the video. So guys, I will not say much, but please be careful. It is that easy to be scammed. I know I've come here before and said, guys, be mindful, be very careful of scams, but here I am. I have been scammed. You can be scammed, so be very careful. Please don't be the next victim. What you have to know is that in UK they don't rest. There are always scams after scams after scams. So maybe this scam is not well known to people, and I thought I should come and share the scam so that you are aware. Whatever company phones you to says, oh, I'm from O2 and you are offering you gifts, they say there is nothing like that. It is a new trending scam. So I won't say much, guys. This is all that I wanted to share with you, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. I know today I'm supposed to drop a video that I promised that I'm going to be sharing with you, a video on how to survive here in UK, but I thought I should drop this video first before many people fall victim of the scam, and then in my next video I'm going to be sharing with you how you can survive here in UK. The video is already there and ready for posting. Probably I'll post it maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.